Hello, Bobcat family. This is Biscuits, and I'm Chicken. So together we're Chicken and Biscuits, and this is Bubba's 33 of Longview and Roof Masters of Hallsville. And today we have Student Athlete of the Week, Gage Broomall. Gage, thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
Well, first thing, Gage, how did you get into cross country?
Well, I joined it in 7th grade when Coach Duncan came to the do a talk about cross country at I can't remember where. But I joined in 7th grade, and I didn't know how it would go.
So how long did it take you to kind of develop that love of running? Because you got to love running to go
honestly,
running.
You gotta love it a lot.
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
We
I
don't.
never really started loving it until probably freshman year when I first started with the team and stuff. I really started just enjoying my time with the team, and that's Sam's sophomore year. No, wait, yeah, that was Sam's junior year, and he made it really fun.
Remind the Bobcat family, Sam's last name?
Hawthorne.
Sam Hawthorne was a great runner here, and Gage is kind of in his footsteps. And we brought Gage here because of the success he's having this year. But
Yeah, what made you decide? I mean, what's so fun about running? I mean, at what point do you just have that good feeling that I like doing this?
Well, one thing that helped me kind of like it more was getting better at it, just improving. The improvement part's probably the best part, and the winning. Because if you don't win, it kind of just sucks. But as long as you're getting better, you feel good about it, and I don't know, the team helps make it fun too, and the trips you do, and all that stuff.
So what is your best time so far? And give me the race. Don't just say a time. What race did you run?
So 2 races ago, we went to Nacogdoches, and it was a 3-mile, and I ran a 16:04.
In 3 miles, you ran 16. It took you 16 minutes and 4 seconds.
To run
That's
3
all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It'd take me 4 days to run 3 miles, Cody.
that would take, and do the math, guy. What's the split per
Yeah,
mile?
I'm
on
not going to
thing?
do that.
Yeah.
So, how many teams was down there you was running against?
This one was a small one. There was I think probably 10. This is pretty small for this one,
But how many was in your race? 10. I mean,
there's probably how many teams were in my race?
right, young men in your running.
There's
with
probably
you.
I'd say 50, I think.
Good, great. Now you're a senior here in Hallsville.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you went to Hallsville?
I've been here since preschool.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you've
I
been
went
here a
to
while.
I went to Little Cats or whatever it was called.
So he's been a Bobcat his whole life,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
pretty much. Somebody. Now, Gage, you're not just a cross country guy. You do track as well.
Mm-hmm.
What events are you running on the track?
I do the 4x4, 800, and the mile.
Which one's your favorite out of those 3 races? Which one's your
Probably
favorite?
the 800.
800. And the Bobcat fans, this will be coming springtime. Make sure you come out and watch him in the 800 because it's an impressive 800. What's your best time so far in the 800?
158.
158. If you get down below 2 minutes, you're pretty dang good, and that's what he is.
You're rolling down the line.
Yes, you are rolling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
So
a tough race. It's one of the toughest races out there you can run.
And you do the relay.
What?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I do the 4x4. Mm-hmm.
So, is that not the most exciting event in track?
It is pretty fun. It's the last one, and everyone's watching the last one, and it's always really loud. People
And what
like
leg?
it.
What leg do you
I'm
run?
usually the second leg. Mm-hmm.
Now, whenever it comes to the second leg, you see the guy coming and your leadoff leg, and he's ahead. Well, does that make you more nervous, or when he's behind, does it make you more nervous?
I think it's probably when he's ahead. I think.
Because you don't want to lose the lead.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
So you also play soccer.
Mm-hmm. I do.
And what position in soccer do we
I
play?
play center back. Defense.
So that's on the defense.
Mm-hmm.
So we just had the Ladies World Cup. Was you watching a lot of that?
I didn't watch that.
So whenever you're out there, you didn't watch that at all?
Not really.
Okay, I understand. Totally.
I mean,
So when you're on the soccer field, how many yellow cards have you got?
I think one. I only started last year though.
And you got one in 1 year?
Mm-hmm.
Cody, that's pretty good for 1 year.
But to be on your all-biscuit team,
You got to have a red card.
you got to at least have 1 or 2 per game.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know how many they're allowed, but to be on the biscuit team, I got to have 1 or 2 yellow cards at least, maybe a reprimand.
But I will tell you this. I'll stick up for you here, Gage. 158 in the 800 is worthy of that. That's the kind of
The
toughness.
biscuit?
Yeah, that's the kind of toughness you need to be on a.
So when we're running in the cross country, I know we're doing the long in the woods and all through the. Have you ever cleated anybody? We're just asking for a friend. I know it's probably not legal. Is it?
No.
That's
on
back in the
purpose.
back when no one can
Not
see
on purpose.
you.
Not on
Not on
purpose.
purpose.
Is that what we're going to say?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When I see you cleat somebody, you're on the biscuit team immediately, right then, and that's a good thing.
It's not sanctioned by the UIL.
No, not at all. All right, Bobcat fans, thank you. This has been Student of the Week, sponsored by Bubba's 33 and Roof Masters of Hallsville. Thank you, Gage.